The biggest challenge we have is that we try to solve a problem with the mindset we used to create it. That's the biggest challenge. The mind you used to create the problem, if you want to solve that problem, you need to change that mindset. You need to rebuild yourself. You need to offload everything you think you know. You need to stop arguing. You shut up and you listen. And you now learn. And you say yes. Anything the person is telling you is not stupid. Because it is the one you knew that kept you where you are. You need to learn something new. So that by the time you have learned, you now begin to apply that thing. And your circumstance will change.
Heroes live forever. Heroes live forever.
Better life, better future.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce another celebration. We are glad to announce to you that the warehouse has opened and our first consignment of products of Lagos have landed. So, what does it mean is that more products will be coming, right? We are coming 2 times every month. 2 times every month, products will land. And if the performance increases, they can actually increase it to 3 times. If the demand becomes overwhelming, then every week, product will come. Every week. But now we are starting with 2 times, right? So I have been informed to come and collect my own product for the first time in a very long time. So by tomorrow, I'll be going to collect more products. And so that means we're going to have more panty liner at our disposal. Yes. More panty liner and more tools. You are all welcome. I think we should be expecting more people. But we need to start with what we have because this is 12 o'clock. Who knows what today is? Today is the day we are launching our 60 days market storm challenge. I'm not hearing anybody clapping. Are we not excited?
Yes.
60 days. 60 days market storm challenge. Okay? And it's going to be like a project. And so I have decided to call it Project 2168. Project 2168. Project 2168 is a project that has to be achieved or accomplished in 60 days of our market storm challenge. Everybody has to accomplish it for himself. Right? What is Project 2168? Our focus on this challenge is toothpaste and panty liner. Panty liner and toothpaste. Every other thing can come into it. Every other thing that is required can come into it. But they are all going to be jara, right? They are all going to be jara added to it. But the main focus is panty liner and toothpaste. Right? If we take on panty liner and toothpaste, it's going to significantly increase our income and our position. Right? And Project 2168 says every member of this market store, of this challenge, is going to have a goal of selling off 2 boxes of panty liner in 1 week. 2 boxes of panty liner in 1 week. 2 boxes of panty liner in 1 week. Now, you can either decide to finish this in a day or decide to finish it in 2 days. You can, whatever. But at the end of the week, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? At the end of the week, you are going to have given out 2 boxes of panty liner in a week. So that means in 2 months, which is 60 days, each and every one of us will have done a minimum of 16 boxes of anti-liner in 8 weeks. Project 21668. Somebody should say it. I want to hear. Project what?
2168.
2168. 2168. Your focus should be there. When I was in the bank, we launched a project called Project 5315. At that time, there were 25 banks in Nigeria. 25 banks. We were number 22 in ranking. We were number 22 out of 25 banks. So when you come by strength, when you come by energy, we were the 82nd. So we were better than just 3 banks and 3 useless banks. And so we had somebody take over the company. That's why I came to Limelight. It was this project that brought me to Limelight. Because the person came into the company, was the MD of the company. He came in and he said, we are going to change this company. We are going to change this bank. We are going to make this bank better. First things first, who are the top performers now? Who are the top performers? If you know you are a top performer, you have been rated number 1, come out. If you know the persons, name them. So we were not the top performers. There were people we call giants in the bank. So we started calling them names. And they were clapping. We were clapping. When they call your name, we clap. When we call your name, Dr. Chinedu, we clap. Because these are top people, performers. All of them came out. They were calling them, they were coming out. When you come out, you come and stand, you know. And then people are healing you, you are healing them. And they are laughing. By the time all of them came out, he asked, are there more? This is the MD of the company. Are there more? Don't make sure that you don't sit down. If you know you've been recognized as a top performer, come out. They all came out. When they all came out, he said, are these all? He told us, clap for them. We all clapped for them. After clapping for them, he now told them, from today, from here, where you are standing, you are all sacked. All of them. Sacked. And they went home from there. The head of human capital that compiled their names, he was the one compiling their names. He was the one telling them, I've gotten all the names and phone numbers, everything is intact. I have written their resignation letter, everything, and gave them. After he sacked all of them, he himself, a sacker, after he sacked everybody, he was now sacked. So the question is why? Why were the top performers sacked? The answer is, how can you be calling yourself a top performer? And we are number 22. If we have to move this from this position, then the people that were performing, they need to win. The biggest challenge we have is that we try to solve a problem with the mindset we used to create it. That's the biggest challenge. The mind you use to create a problem, if you want to solve that problem, you need to change that mindset. You need to rebuild yourself. You need to offload everything you think you know. You need to stop arguing. You shut up and you listen. And you now learn. And you say yes. Anything the person is telling you is not stupid. Because it is the one you knew that kept you where you are. You need to learn something new. So that by the time you have learned, you now begin to apply that thing. And your circumstance will change. The moment you begin to say, no, I've done this. Yes. That's why you are where you are. Your mindset, you can't solve that problem. Somebody needs to help. And so when these people were sacked, we were shocked. And then the MD now said, I call upon you. If you want to follow me on this journey, Project 5315. What does 5315 mean? It means that we will become number 5 from number 22. We'll become number 5 bank in 3 years. And we'll become number 1 in this Nigeria in 5 years. We'll become number 5 in 3 years. We'll become number 1 in 5 years. If you are ready to go on this journey, a new set of performance, rise. And people were rising. That's where I stood up. Come out. And when we came out, the challenge was incredible. Moving ourselves from number 22 to number 5, you know what? That's when I began to tour around the whole of Nigeria. That's when I was never available. 2-3 months, I'm just on the road, Nasarawa, Abuja. We're building. That's when all the meetings held, both Amechi, P2B, Rochas, Okorocha, when all of those meetings were holding. That's when we moved. In 3 years, our bank became number 5. In 3 years. The new set of people, the people that thought they don't know anything, they were the people that rose to the occasion. There was new people in it. Now we have come to project 2168. It's going to be done different. It's not going to be the same thing we have been doing. We need to change our mindset. We need to go about it differently. Right? We are going to finish 2 cartons of panty liner in a week. So, whatever you have been doing to enable you, put your panty liner on sale, now it is 2. You need to now start thinking, how am I going to get 2 panty liners off in a week? Remember, Monday is off already. Sunday is off. So out of 7 days, 2 days are already off. You have 5 days. And so the question is, in 5 days, how? And I already taught you what is called retention. Have I taught us before? Have I taught us retention? I've taught you retention before. I've taught you how to reach out to a customer, sell for the first time, and then retain the customer. I've taught you this thing before.
Yeah.
And I have told you that a new customer can never buy more than a retained customer. It's not possible. A customer that sees you for the first time and buys from you can never buy more than somebody that has bought before and is buying again. And so we have to run things differently. It is time to begin to reach out to our already existing customers. Things are going to change. Project 21168 means that each and every one of us is going to be generating a minimum of 120 PV per week. How do you generate 120 PV? 2 panty liners, 2 boxes of panty liner, right? So, plus 6 packets of toothpaste. So this is 100, and this is what? 21.5? 21.5. And so you have 121.5. Beating 120 people. Now there are other things that are coming in the process. Remember, we are not counting the bamboo soaps, we are not counting the snake oil, we are not counting all of the other products coming in. We are just counting panty liner toothpaste. Right? So, 120 people. If anybody crosses this, any week, you are personally going to break any record by hitting any goal, and you do 500 people. Come and collect 10,000 naira. Any week, you are able to close any deal. Like somebody is talking about 2 cartons of toothpaste, 1 carton of toothpaste, and you break a deal that requires somebody to come and take something plenty, and you are able to do 500 people personally that week. Apart from all your benefits you are getting here, you are going to take out from me. How much? 10,000. So if you decide to do 500 PV every week, then you are going to be collecting 10K from me every week. It's unlimited. It's within the period of this storm, 8 weeks. And so now you need to go home, think. But your greatest people are your retained customers. Your new customers will come from these people. Every time any of these retained people is buying, you will tell the person, are there no other people that you use these things in? Are there people, don't you know people that use these things that we can recommend this to? Can't we come to your church? When I go for market store and I tell them to pay panty liner is 3,000 naira. Some people will say, please give me for 2,500. Because I've learned before I tell them 2,500 and I end up selling 2,000. 2,500, I end up selling 2,000. Now I question it on 3,000 because I know that no matter what you tell people, they must do what? Right. And if you are not ready to remove something, they are not ready to buy. You must remove. Even if you tell the person 2,000, you will lose that customer because you must remove money. So I now question it on 3,000. And so when the person now says 2,000, I say, I'm telling you 3,000. They don't talk to 2,000. The person now goes and comes back and says, yeah, give me 2,500. And I now tell the person the reason. How many people have gone for market storm? Show me you have gone for market storm. I tell you, collect the person's number. We are coming to your. The reason why I'm giving you 2,500 is so that when you use it and it works, you will give testimony of your church and you will invite us. When on the Sunday you are giving testimony at your church, so that while you are giving the testimony, you will point at me. In your testimony with microphone, you will say, "I'm not Ghana here. Man, where make this man? This man no dey work. Man, where you make your hand? You get my you the man." The reason why you are pointing at me is so that at the end of closure of the market, I will now sell back that my 500 naira discount. The person will say, because if I give you 2,500, I'm going below my market price. You must give me another market to sell. The person will pay. Say, okay. And so we have had people call us, we have had people recommend people to us because of that. When people buy things from you, you can reach out to more people from them. That's exactly what we do in the bank. And that's exactly what we did here. 5315. It is called KYC. KYC. Nobody opens account with me, and at the end of 6 months, the person's wife has not opened account in the same bank. All the person's children have not opened account. Then the person's friends have not opened account. We follow up on him and open up his own contacts and open accounts for him. While other people are busy looking for how to get account, we are busy generating forms. Do you get that? That's what I thought my account officer is doing. So far so good, I've sent my account officer nothing more than 40 forms. Open. Because the guy didn't know what to do. I told him not what I was sending my people to come and be open. All you need to do is give them benefit. That's what we do. That's what you should do. Take advantage of your retained customers. You need to begin to think differently now. These people, when they get used to giving you customers, you don't need to call them anything. They will just call you out of the news. That's what I get on my phone every time. Because in the beginning, they cannot do that. How to connect me with their people. Now they are used to that connection. Right? That's what you are going to do. Booyaka guys! Booyaka! Did you enjoy the Long Reach Governors online game? Listen, we are building a community of 1 million users of the Long Reach Governors. 1 million users of the Long Reach Governors. Join our community, we are going to be generating income week in, week out. Week in, week out, you are going to be generating income, guys. Listen, linear income will pay you for a short period of time, but residual income will pay you forever. If you understand the power of residual income, you will create a world. Okay? So how are you going to join us? Share this video, guys. Anybody that sends you